Hey, what's going on, motivators? Please don't skip the video just yet. Look, I know this death battle reaction is a little late. That's because I've actually been setting up a GoFundMe campaign for one of my subscribers, and we tried doing this last year, but we were unsuccessful. So we're trying again this year. And this person, they're a really cool person. You know, they have their own YouTube channel. They're known as Cypher Lotch. And they make really good edits. Like, even though they're short edits, sometimes less than a minute long, they're really good, and you can see that they put a lot of effort into them. But more importantly is that this person also, what they share with me is that they suffer from clinical depression. So I can relate to that on a deeper level after finding this out. For one, depression is not a funny thing to joke about, but it is a serious thing to talk about. So right now we have a goal of $500. So if we can come close to that or hit that, I will match that with $500 of my own money to help this person get their RTX badge, help with their plane ticket, and have a little spending money, you know, on the side while they're at RTX. So hopefully we can get that done. We were unsuccessful last year, so hopefully this gets out to people, and hopefully we can help this person get there. So with that in mind, you know, thank you for not skipping this part, and here's the reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please, if you want to go show your support for this person, I'll leave a link to their YouTube channel down below. Leave them a comment, subscribe if you want to, but yeah, you know, and again, if anybody knows anybody who currently suffers from depression, and if you want to help out, it's as simple as reaching out, saying, hey, how you doing, or do you want to talk? That's all it takes. And I'm here for anybody who wants to, you know, talk every once in a while. So with that in mind, again, here's the reaction, and let's help this person get to RTX, and thank you for listening.
I'm bored! Entertain me.
Hey, what's going on, motivators? My name's Corporal Russo, and as always, I aim to kill your boredom. And guess what? Welcome back to Death Battle, and we have the Season 7 premiere today, and I am so excited that this series is finally back. Man, I know they weren't gone for that long, but during my last video, you guys showed a lot of love for my dad, and he really appreciates it too. So if you guys want to check it out, go check out the Thanos versus Darkseid video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But now, let's move on to this battle. This is a battle that people have been waiting for ages, for eons. A battle that has been more requested than Goku versus Superman, more requested than Thanos versus Darkseid, even more requested than John Wick versus Jason Bourne, which would be a good battle, by the way. We have the long-awaited, most anticipated death battle of all time. I'm not just fucking with you. It's really not, but let's face it. You know, this is a funny little matchup. You know, people have always said Aquaman versus Namor. A lot of people thought that, you know, Namor was based off Aquaman, but what I found out was that it's the other way around. So, fun fact there. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard to kind of pit Aquaman against someone who's, you know, similar to him as far as, you know, characters go. But I guess this is respectful. You know, it's another Marvel versus DC. I really don't know who's going to come out on top. I have not seen the Aquaman movie yet. Just having, you know, some second thoughts on it. Whether I just want to go see it or, you know, rent it when it's available. So I'm pretty sure I might get some spoilers ahead if they use live footage from the movie. But yeah, let's just jump into this, guys. I'm really excited for this. I can't wait. And I know some people are thinking, like, why would you start off a season like this? Well, start off a season small, going soft, and, you know, keep building up to better ones. So, you know, just start at, you know, like, you start here. And it's like the little guy from The Price is Right, you know, the little mountain climber. It's just like, yo, and then, yeah, we just reached the top. So let's just jump into this. I'm kind of hoping Aquaman takes this because I feel like he might be a little bit stronger than Namor. The thing, I don't really know a whole lot about Namor, so this is kind of biased. But I do know that, you know, Aquaman has gone toe-to-toe with Wonder Woman, and the fact that, yo, he is a member of the Justice League, and he's the King of Atlantis. So who knows? Maybe I might be surprised. Either way, I just hope this is a good battle. I hope the animation is awesome. So, without further ado, let's jump on into a death battle.
You know the phrase, there's plenty of fish in the sea? Yeah, real obvious, but it turns out there's a bunch of superheroes down there too.
I don't think
Are they gonna put Nemo in a death battle?
Like Aquaman, the king of Atlantis.
And Namor, the first mutant and also king of Atlantis.
Oh.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
That's right, he is the king of Atlantis too.
Analyze
Shit.
their weapons, armor, and skills.
And the
to find
first
out who
mutant.
would win a death battle.
I always thought that Apocalypse was the first
You
mutant.
don't get mermaids. I mean, they're kind of hot, but they're fish people. And then when you meet them, all they want to do is try to kill you. I guess Tom Curry got to be one of the lucky ones, if you know what I mean.
After a chance meeting, Tom was left to father Arthur, the son of a mysterious woman of the sea.
Though she thinks she was knocked up by a fish Jesus wizard. That's not important. That's weird.
Regardless, Arthur learned to hone his aquatic powers from a very young age.
Damn, swimming with sharks as a
Years
kid.
old, poor Tom thought he had drowned when he was actually just
325 pounds.
while
Damn.
breathing
And
underwater.
all muscle.
Tom trained Arthur to master his powers until eventually his mother showed up with a heavy dose of truth. Arthur was the rightful king of the underwater city, Atlantis. I wish there were more stories about parents coming back in real
Yeah,
life.
Aquaman really is like one of the
And
most
so,
underrated
Arthur
heroes
would
out
descend
there.
the ocean depths to claim his birthright and maintain the peace between land and sea as the king, the superhero, Aquaman.
Oh, are you one of the people who thinks that Aquaman is lame? Well, think again. He's super strong, super fast, and can chill deep underwater for as long as he wants. And no, he doesn't just talk to fish. He
I remember that
dominates
scene with the
rays and
Megalodon. That was
forces them
awesome.
to bend to his will.
Only if he has to. He prefers to telepathically communicate with them, and most sea life respects him enough to come to his aid.
Except for piranhas, apparently. Which
What is up with his
ain't
neck?
hand. I know you're a hardcore badass, but make those fish bow to your king-like kingship.
Oh yeah, his hand
Not to
too.
worry, after a few gaudy hooks and a magic water hand, he got better. Arthur controls sea life by tapping into
That
a
version right
worldwide
there I like the
phenomenon
most. It's like the most
called clear.
badass
Yeah,
buff
like the Force
version of
in
him.
Star Wars, but just in the ocean.
Through the clear, creatures he controls increase in strength. Some even become capable of breaking Green Lantern constructs.
Damn.
Also, Arthur's powers are not limited to just aquamarine life. He telepathically communicates with all sorts of animals and can even tap into the human mind.
Wait,
Wow.
You're telling me he can mess with my brain too? Oh, get my hat, Wiz, the shiny one.
Well, he has difficulty dominating more intelligent life. His octopus friend Topo is one such example
Wow.
of a being he cannot forcibly control.
What's so impressive about that little guy? Oh, yeah, got it.
And for humanoids, the most
Kraken
Aquaman
version
can
of him.
generally do is cause a headache or maybe a seizure.
That doesn't
So
make
that
me
might
feel
help him out
But
then.
while Aquaman has plenty of power on his own, he also draws from the mystical might of his most iconic weapon.
The legendary Trident of Poseidon.
And also the Trident of Neptune.
Wait, isn't that the same god? Aren't they the same thing?
Well, kind of. They both can control water, summon storms, create force fields, and unleash lightning. That one can teleport.
Awesome. Come on, do it.
Where you want to go,
You
Boomstick?
have to be in water.
Oh.
You think beer will work?
Maybe?
Jocelyn, get the kiddie pool in the keg. I'm going to Disney World.
With added flight, hydrokinesis, earth manipulation, and more,
Wow.
Aquaman's trident was a perfect symbol to prove himself a mighty king.
Literally, he's strong enough to push around oceanic plates, throw a submarine around with water magic, and lift this giant cruise ship.
This ship appears big enough to compare to the world's largest cruise liner, the Symphony of the Seas, which weighs an incredible 228,000 tons.
Wow.
He's fast enough to keep up with Wonder Woman and swim around the whole planet in just an afternoon. Oh, and he even fought the ancient dead king of Atlantis, Atlan. This
Oh, you
guy
think
was
he's
so
Hercules?
strong,
Good
he
on him.
sank Atlantis centuries ago with one blow from his scepter, and Aquaman held back a repeat of the same attack with his bare hands.
While there's no official size for DC's Atlantis, it is officially considered a continent. Therefore, it has to have a greater landmass than Greenland, the largest island in the world. This means Atlantis must consist of more than 836,000 square miles. To sink or destroy it, Atlan must have been outputting potential energy averaging more than 155 trillion tons of TNT.
Wow.
Everyone's always making fun of Aquaman, but he's pretty badass.
Well, he does have one rather lame weakness. He's essentially fueled by water. If he's away from water for too long, he'll start to dry out.
An ocean
and
vampire.
eventually die.
He needs blood,
Lives under
but
the
no,
sea.
he needs water.
He wears yellow, and he's absorbent. Wiz, I figured it out! Oh!
No! He's not SpongeBob. Moving
Yeah.
Aqua King has found some
Speaking of which, is anybody else pissed off at the NFL for not playing Sweet Victory?
Blood! God damn, that's hardcore.
Even with his flaws, Aquaman is always pushing forward to protect his people. He may seem strange and silly, but he truly is a worthy king of Atlantis.
Tell the surface dwellers to respect the sovereignty of my seas, or we'll return and finish what we've started.
Alright, Namor, what you got?
We all know this story. A wayward sailor meets a mermaid princess, and they fall in love.
Except this time, the fish people got to be wedding crashers and dragged the princess back to her secret home of Atlantis. Her dad was pretty pissed, but he got even more pissed when he found out that Daddy's girl had already been knocked up and popped out a brand new kind of superhero.
Jesus, even the baby looks like a man.
Lord Favor of Atlantis is the Prince of the Deep.
Unlike those strangely similar aquatic superhero DC would create 2 years later, Namor would grow up among his fellow Atlanteans from the start. As the Prince
Namor
of the Ocean,
Mackenzie.
he received an impressive royal education, along with a sizable distrust of
And he's an alpha level
Yeah, I'd
mutant.
have a problem with
That
that,
is
too,
crazy.
if some of the first people I ever met were Nazis.
As the rightful heir to the throne, it was Namor's duty to protect Atlantis. And with his mixed heritage, he had plenty of unique abilities to do so.
He's got superhuman strength, speed, and durability. He can store water in his body and shoot it out of his pores like a human sprinkler, which is gross.
Far more impressively, he can telepathically communicate with all types of marine life, including other Atlanteans, and can persuade them to follow his commands. Whether it be a squadron of armored sharks or a giant killer whale, the creatures of the sea follow the first mutant's lead.
Did you say mutant?
Yes, technically Namor is a three-way hybrid of human, Atlantean, and mutant genes. Unlike other Atlanteans, he possesses the mutant power of flight.
Oh, is that why he's got those tiny little wings on his feet? I always thought those were like little rudders.
Nope, he flies with them.
Wow, that is dumb.
Namor can also mimic the abilities of marine life, sensing lateral lines like fish or absorbing and discharging shocks like an electric eel. And for even more power, he wields his legendary trident.
All right,
So Aquaman's
how many
lightning won't
tridents
do
does
anything
that
then.
have? Let me guess, 4?
Just one, the Trident of Neptune.
But I thought the other guy had a trident of Neptune. Oh! I think I just figured out why Aquaman had 2 different tridents.
There you go.
Well, this trident's got a bunch of cool magic powers. It can control water, shoot lasers, turn people invisible, and if Namor needs some backup, he can animate objects and his surroundings to create living beings to fight alongside him. And that's not even the only magic doohickey Namor
Okay.
has. He can use the horn of Proteus to summon sea monsters like Giganto, which is a super whale with arms. Look out, birds with arms. I'm starting a new subreddit.
The Giganto is strong enough to withstand the blast of an atomic bomb, and yet it still pales in comparison to Namor's own strength.
No kidding! The Submariner is strong enough to match the savage, incredible Hulk, who's lifted 150 billion tons of rock for over a minute. If that's not good enough for you, how about the time Namor held up a whole frigging island all by himself?
He's quick enough to catch the Human Torch, absorbed and discharged electricity powerful enough to injure Dr. Doom, took on Thor trident to hammer,
Wow.
survived a mountain falling on him, and even resisted the mind control powers of the Purple Man. See, Boomstick, in the grand scheme of things,
So if he can resist mind control, that means
when you could have been called
Aquaman
Purple Man.
won't be able to affect him
Alright, Namor is
telepathically.
pretty awesome for an elf in a Speedo.
Excuse me? This is not a Speedo, Jimmy, okay? These are my panties from Atlantis.
Too bad he gets a bit unstable if he's out of the water for too long.
True, Namor's had a strange history of shifting personalities, sometimes even playing the part of villain. Apparently, his bouts of anger stem from a strange bipolar defect brought on by oxygen imbalance, which, last I checked, isn't quite how bipolar disorder works.
No, Wiz, I have the same kind of problem.
So,
I get
will that be his
super happy,
downfall?
but I haven't had a beer in at least 24 hours.
24?
12, 6, 2. Screw you.
Boomstick, that's a chemical dependency.
Just like my personal hero, Bane.
You're missing the point.
Oh, you think the point is your ally, but you merely adopted the point. I was born in it. Molded.
How about that point? At the end of the day, as long as there is water in his veins, The Avenging Sun is a heroic king of his people and a terrifying opponent.
Know that I am
Yeah, with muscles like that and a speedo that tiny.
ruler of the kingdom
Yeah,
of
pretty
Atlantis.
terrifying.
Your time in the sun is over.
Alright,
Ooh.
the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I think Namor's gonna take this. He just seems a little more OP than Aquaman. Lifeguard off duty.
Look out below!
I love how these death battles start out so ridiculously.
Plenty of space around the pool, Spock.
Aqua Spock.
You may be a prince, but I am the king of the seven seas.
Wait, that's it? No fight? Where's the fight logo? No fight logo? What's up with that? Oh. That's a thing. Come on, get him.
I will not submit!
Lightning ain't gonna do shit, man. He can absorb it. Okay, maybe those guys can't, but Namor can. Basically, Nora Valkyrie, come on! Oh, Kami, really? Kami House?
Everyone has their place. That's just how things are. You should understand yours.
Yep.
You are such a terrific dumbass.
Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, he was try humming the damn dolphin. Ooh. Damn, how deep are you gonna go?
Let's see whose power truly controls the sea, shall we?
Dig it.
So this is the Jason. That's the Jason Momoa Aquaman. Ooh, bunch of anglers.
We're evenly matched.
Or maybe I've been saving another trick.
No! You control me? Impossible!
How about 'em, boys?
Oh, damn.
Dinner's on the king tonight.
Literally.
KO!
Oh man, am I underwater or am I just sweating so much from how intense that got?
Aquaman and Namor's powers were so similar and well matched, this fight could have reasonably gone in either one's favor. In fact, neither had many powers that the other did not possess in some way.
Like how Namor had his mutant wing feet, but Aquaman's magic trident could let him fly too.
Still, while Namor could certainly have won this in some circumstances, Aquaman had the potential he needed to take the victory more times than not.
Namor could match Savage Hulk, who held up 150 billion tons. But remember, Aquaman stopped Atlan's continent-crushing attack, which had a potential energy over 150 trillion tons of TNT.
Yep.
Not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but consider Namor's own similar feat, keeping the island Utopia from falling. We can estimate the island's size and weight using this panel, coming to a little over 178,000 tons. Considering the weight applied as force through the pillar Namor was pushing up, this means the potential energy exerted onto Namor would only be 1,425 tons of TNT. The energy Aquaman stopped was 109 billion times greater.
Sure, Namor was fast enough to easily catch up to the Human Torch, who flies over 140 miles per hour on a normal day, and sometimes even thousands of times the speed of sound.
But Aquaman has routinely kept pace with Wonder Woman, who has been frequently shown to move thousands of times the speed of light.
Yeah, but none of that strength and speed would matter if the Submariner just ordered a bunch of sharks to eat him first, right?
Namor could command sea life, sure, but Aquaman could directly dominate their minds and force them to act on his will. And while Namor can telepathically communicate with other Atlanteans, he could not create hemorrhages or seizures like Aquaman could. Though Namor could certainly resist these mental attacks, similar to how he survived the Purple Man, this is still solid evidence that Aquaman's telepathy was more powerful.
Oh, and don't forget, Aqua King can make his underwater buddies physically stronger with the Clear, while Namor was stuck commanding plain old everyday fish.
Overall, while their extremely similar powers were so closely matched, Aquaman had the edge and just enough of them to prove himself the strongest king of the sea.
Aquaman could see victory, but at least Namor tried it.
The winner is Aquaman. Hey, thanks for watching the first episode of Season 6. If you want the battle music for yourself, click the link below.
Want a new show to watch? Check out Genlock. It's crazy. It's got mechs, anime, awesomeness, Michael B. Jordan, and somehow I made it into voice character. Click the button.
Oh, cool! Oh, what's this? Oh! Mega Man again? Oh, it's a battle royale. Okay. That's new. Well, technically it's not new. You know, we've had battle royales before with the Ninja Turtles. That was an awesome death battle. Again, you know, not sure what I was expecting out of that. I mean, I knew it was gonna be good. I honestly thought Namor was gonna take that because he just seems so powerful. But then, you know, you just show all of, you know, Aquaman's abilities. It's just crazy, you know. But yeah, I think this is a good way to start off, you know, the new season. And you know, a Mega Man battle royale. That's gonna be crazy because technically, they're all different Mega Men, and I don't know which one's gonna win. I kind of got into Mega Man, went around, you know, Mega Man X, I think is what it was. Yeah, Mega Man X, you know, back in the day. But anyway, guys, that's about it for this death battle. You know, I'm just glad it's back, and I know a lot of you probably wondering why I haven't done reaction with my brother. I was supposed to move out to Vegas with him, but things got I got screwed over, so unfortunately I'm going to be soloing a lot of these reactions for a while. So I know you guys like having us watch those together. So, but until then, you know, just please bear with us. You know, I'm trying to get some more people up here. I got my other brother and a few friends who might be interested in, you know, maybe making videos too. So with that in mind, guys, just thanks for everything. And if this video helped, killed your boredom, just remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you when the next video is out. All right, later.